You need Rob Schneider. You can do it.
You can do it. I do. Everybody could use a little Rob Schneider in their lives, I think. Give them that extra push that you can do it.
Right?
That could drive people to do amazing things, Tommy.
Oh, I bet.
Just think of all the things you could have accomplished in your life, in your whole goddamned life, if you had Rob Schneider over your shoulder, pumping his fist in the air and saying, you can do it, in some indistinct accent. Like,
well, how do you think I became a famous comedian, Randy?
You had a little Rob on your shoulder, did you?
Oh, yeah. Always with me.
He's always with you. He's always in our hearts, I think. He's our communal guardian angel, that Rob Schneider. We can do it, you know?
My Schneidheart, yeah.
What?
I said my Schneidheart.
Your Schneidheart. Yes, your Schneidheart. I don't know what that means, but I love the sound of it.
All right.
How can we spin that off into T-shirts and mugs? How can we make a pretty penny off Rob Schneider?
Schneidheart.
If he was here right now, he would say, "You can do it." You know, he would give his permission for us to steal his copyright, and I like that.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a good guy.
He's a great guy. You know,
very giving.
Man, when I think of givers, there's none better than Rob Schneider.
Still remember him as Keverino.
Oh yeah, you know what? In my fancy day job, whenever I have to use the copy machine, I always, because I'm really, really cool and hip, I always say, making copies. And nobody ever gets it. I'm like, you know what? Get some culture in your lives, you know?
Right. Maybe since it's from 1992.
Well, that's no excuse. Right. I was how old in 1992?
Probably
2 years old. 2 years old, and I knew about it because I was a very advanced brainiac child.
There you go. What happened before the accident?
Alcohol, bad decisions.
Don't steal my life's motto.
What's your life's motto?
Alcohol and bad decisions.
Oh, what are you, a Kid Rock song all of a sudden? Jesus Christ.
You get what you put in and people get what they deserve.
I am off to drink you away, Tommy.
Yes. Ball with the ball.
I don't know what that means, you with your nonsense words, you supercalifragilisticexpialidocious asshole. Tommy, have you noticed that some people in the public allow their masks to droop on their face? Have you noticed this?
Yes, it drives me insane.
It drives me nuts. Like they let it slide off their little noses, and they let it hang precariously like Sylvester Stallone in that Cliffhanger movie, off their top lip. That's where that mask is hanging on. And they think they're getting away with something, breathing more air than the rest of us. They just can't get enough. These air sluts, these oxygen hussies, they just have to have more. More, give me more.
I think we should just walk by and go, breast that bad, huh?
Oh, would that be a sick burn?
I think so, wouldn't it?
Actually, that is a welcome side effect of everyone having to wear a mask. That coworker with the stank breath and from their coffee or just bad oral hygiene, man, you don't smell that no mo.
That's right.
That's great.
They smell it themselves. That's why I started brushing my teeth again.
You realize you had an awful, awful condition, and you did something about it. I'm proud of your steps toward, bettering yourself or whatever.
Sure. Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Crawling.
I mean, technically that's all you can take is baby steps on account of the fact that you waddle everywhere you go. So...
Yeah, get about half inchers in.
Yeah, you're half inchers, you know. It's my observation that these folks with their slidey masks, they tend to be the same people that let their pants drop below the forbidden zone on their ass so that their crack is exposed to the natural elements.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I never thought about that, but I think I could put two and two together in my mind's eye.
Thank you. Don't think too hard about that in your mind's eye, Tommy. You don't be needing you don't be needing to think about butt cracks tonight. You'll get the beloved all jealous, you know. But I'm thinking, you know, put a mask on that thing if that's going to be out in public too, you know. If I see your entire butthole exposed, I'll put a mask on it.
You mean a diaper?
Maybe that too. Is that what they call a butt mask, a diaper?
Yeah, I think so. They call them face diapers, right?
Do they? Who does? You do?
You ever heard that yet?
No.
Not me.
I'm glad,
The
because that's kind of dumb.
anti-maskers will be like, oh, you put a diaper on your face.
Yeah, you need a diaper on your face for all the shit that comes out your mouth. My problem with these people that allow their masks to droop and or their pants is they tend to always be going commando. They seem not to believe in underwear.
Ew.
It's true. It's always like, this is my butt. It's so silly. And if you're out in public, these people with the masks, if they get a cell phone call in the middle of a store or wherever, they're allowed in their own mind to pull their mask down and have a full convo right there.
You know, you can hear perfectly with your mask up and talk just fine.
You really can. Spider-Man's been doing it for years. If Spidey can do it, you can do it too. So,
I've done it many a time.
Yeah.
If Tommy can do it, you can definitely do it.
Yeah, Tommy wears a GIMP mask at all times, and he still talks perfectly on the cell phone. He's wearing it right now, in fact.
Oh, Randall.
Oh, Thomas. I am a scallywag. The other day, I had an incident where a customer at the Retail Paradise that gainfully employs me pulled her mask down in my general direction.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. You know, where are the police to arrest your ass? So we were informed, because this is a thing in retail, they have a thing called mystery shoppers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember those people.
Yeah, these are folks who are hidden behind secret identities. You don't know who they are. You don't know when they're coming. Oh, but they know you. They see you. They're documenting your every move. They are critiquing your every performance. Did he say hi to me? Did he make eye contact with me? Did he... I don't know. Was he a nice boy?
Service. Yeah.
You know? And these are things they grade you on. So we were all informed that a mystery shopper was coming in this day. So I was exceptionally joyous. I was very nice.
Oh, I wish I could have saw your stupid face bouncing around through your store.
Glee. I was wearing a mask, but you could tell I was smiling. I had so many smile lines. Holy pop.
You were probably skipping too, weren't you, you weirdo?
Well, that's the only way to walk when you're in a great mood.
Just heel clicking away. Huh?
Yeah. Well, that's for an exceptional accomplishment. Whenever something really goes my way, I always jump in the air and click my heels.
And whistle through your mask.
And well, you got to whistle through your mask sometimes.
If you want to be joyous.
It's the only way I know how. It's the only way I know.
What is it? Whistle through my mask.
What are you trying to tell me right now?
What is that from? Whistle While We Work, right?
Yeah. So you tried to...
Yeah.
What do you think you're Weird Al? You tried to spin it off into your own parody?
I'm good at mocking and parroting, yeah.
Parroting.
Yeah.
What are you, sitting on my shoulder? One of my Blackbeard with an eye patch and a peg leg? Parroting. Oof. Anyways, so I was exceptionally friendly, which ate at my soul to its very core.
Sure.
Yeah. And so I saw some lady walking towards me, and I'm like, hey, how you doing today?
You must have came across as the biggest creeper.
I must have come across as the friendliest person this person has ever encountered. Because she was like, oh, hello, good morning to you, in this meek little voice. And then I go about my business, and she circles back, you see. And yeah, that's right. And I'm like, oh God.
Sign.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking maybe she was going to ask a dumb question, like, where's the stupid bananas at, or something, you know?
Yep.
That's what I was expecting. However, what I got instead was this. She looked at my name tag, squinted at it, looked at it, studied it. Oh, Randy. Hello. I'm like, hi. She said, you know, why are you addressing me?
Are you nervous?
Yeah. You're freaking me out here, lady.
You're like, put your arms by your side, Randy. Put your arms by your side.
Oh, my God. And she goes, I just wanted to tell you made my morning with your greeting. I'm like, oh, that's nice. That's what I say to her, because I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
And she goes...
It's turning so red right now.
Yeah. And she goes, I was so taken by your kindness. I want to pray for you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, indeed. That's what I say. But inside I'm thinking, Jesus Christ. And this time it's literal, you know, because she wants to pray for me. She goes, my name is Holly. I'm like, of course it is, because you can't spell Holly without holy.
Right.
So
the only thing you could be worse would be Mary.
Yeah, right? That would be, yeah. I mean, Holly's just got an extra superfluous L, you know?
Yep.
Yep. So old Holy Holly is going to help me hunker
Isn't
down.
Isn't that a Neil Diamond song?
It could be. Maybe it is.
I think it is.
Maybe it should be.
Holly Holy. Holly Holy is a Neil Diamond song.
Oh.
Holly Holy.
Oh, thank you for that. That made my day.
Now you recognize it?
Absolutely. I'm like, Neil, is that you? Ladies and gentlemen, we have Neil Diamond on the podcast.
Saving Silverman over here.
What a great coup for us. So Holly Holy is going to hunker down and help me hop my way to heaven, you see. So I'm thinking, oh God, this is what I get. Literally, oh God, this is what I get for being such a friendly boy.
Yep, the situations, the predicaments you get into.
Oh my God, this is what happens when you talk to folks. So obviously I can't tell her no, you can't pray for me.
Right.
So I say, yeah. And then she goes, well, what do you want? What do you wish me? What do you want me to play?
No. Pray for you.
Yeah. What do you want me to?
Did you ask for a Snickers?
I should have. She goes, what do you want me to pray for you for? I'm like, because I had no idea. And I said, I don't know, you know. And she goes, how about safety? And I said, that's a good one. That's what I said. Because I'm completely like, whatever, you know. So she's like, will you come over here and pray with me? I'm like,
oh my God.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
Literally. Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking this is going to be a 10-second deal where we bow our heads and close our eyes and it's going to be fine. And it wasn't. It was like a 2-minute deal where she was talking out loud and she was like sending angels and shit to protect me, which is pretty great, I guess. And wow,
you got the heavenly antibodies.
Yeah, she was like, send angels to protect my friend Randy. Oh God. Oh jeez.
The angels are like, please, Holly, no, not Randy.
I'm like, they're like, Holly, you done used us up for the month. We can't keep flying to every random citizen that you bless.
This is the 7th Randy in September alone.
Yeah, there's a limit to how much Randy we can take. Yeah, so I mean, I'm hearing that sad Sarah McLachlan song that they play over abused puppy commercials. And
did she hold your hand?
She had her hand on my back, which creeped me out because, you know, COVID cooties. But, you know, she had should have been like sanitized first. She had a dull glow about her, like kind of like a fluorescent light. So maybe she was blessed with something or other. I don't know.
Like aura.
Yeah, or jaundice or something. So the moral of the story is, after 3.5 minutes of her talking nonstop about angels and Jesus and Satan and hell, she wished me a good day. And now I have a shield of prayer around me, folks. Yeah, that's right.
From the secret shopper Holly.
Yeah, from Holy Holly. And I just want you all to know that Zeus is watching over me. So all my enemies are about to be smited. With lightning bolts and locust probably. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure that's what happened that day. I think.
How old was Holly Holy?
She was about 45 to 56.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
Maybe a day over 55, huh?
Maybe she was 666.
Whoa.
Or 777.
Stop it. You're scaring me.
I don't want to. You should be scared, though, Tommy, because Righteous Randy, vengeance is about to be dropped on all my enemies like that beat, D-boy.
Put it in. We're drinking summer shandy on Thursday. We so motherfucking out here, though. We never been this out here. Woo! So strange when it's changing the scene. What you know about Leonard Skinner? The whacker the intro, the hotter the verse every time, baby. I've seen the hard times and the pressure. Well, I've been working like a working man do. Got my act together, gonna walk all over you. Pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on you. Shit, let's raise the roof. Woo! About time, it's the era of the rebels. Cloud 9 in the air up in the vessels. Generation fearless, got a taste for weirdness. Flow on fire, that's the way my beard is. Hard times, jump starting the grind. It's all good, y'all. Things fall apart sometimes. Let it go, let me know when you're ready, though. Don't push me, cuz until the edge I'm close. When the time comes, ride for something. Or live to be 9 and then just die for nothing. Speak their heart, your baby, speak their mind. And I'ma play their part, and I'ma freak that rhyme one time for you. Rhyme one time for you. I'm an island, man. There ain't nothing else by me, man. And I drink enough whiskey to float a battleship around this bitch any motherfucking how. Wow.
Welcome to the Miserable Retail Slave Show. We're coming to you from the pod check. At least I am. Outside beautiful Flint, Michigan, USA. My name is Randy. My cohort, his name is Tommy. He's over there. Just the way I like him, about 20 miles away. That's the distance I can tolerate him. God damn it.
I don't have to see your stupid face or smell your stank breath.
My stank breath? My stupid face is not as stupid as you want people to believe it is. It is quite a great face, I would say.
An angel face now, thanks to Holly Holy.
I'm pretty cherubic, I am a cherubic cube over here.
But people can't seem to figure out how you put yourself together.
Yeah, try to solve this puzzle. You can't. We're fun. This is the Miserable Retail Slave Show. We are a big, dumb comedy program. And this is the new Miserable Retail Slave. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, no. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. We're going to try new stuff today, Tommy. Oh, my God. We're going to have all these segments. We're going to have more segments than a centipede, actually. We're probably we're the millipedes of podcasting, That's what we're going to be. We got so many of these goddamn segments.
Don't step on us.
Did you hear me? I got so choked up and excited. There was tears, my voice cracked. Oof. Puberty's rough. It really is. Tommy, what's wrong with you? Are you okay over there?
Where do we start?
You sound like a very sad panda.
Really? No, I've been really, really, really good lately. Really good.
You've been really good lately. Well, I don't know really about that.
Cheery. Good times.
Cheery? You've been cheery? Mm-hmm. Have you been jovial?
Have you been cheery? Cheery. Good times. 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 Chee I don't know. The world's changing. It's all right. Everything's good. I've been good.
Man, you're freaking me out with your words. I'm not understanding half of them, so I'm just gonna think you need help. It seems to me.
Yeah.
You
I almost did it too.
You are becoming an expert in walking surfaces over there. You're a real floor master.
Yeah. We've been working on the floor. The beloved has. I did our stairs, most of it, but I have to say that she's kind of taken the lead on the floors, as it's a lot of cutting and a lot of piecing together, and I am just not good at that. But I'm there. I do the grunt work,
The grunt work. You do a lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I help, but when it comes to getting those floors lined up just straight,
Yeah.
I'm not good at that.
Yes, you do help, Tommy. You're a big help, Tommy. Yes, you are.
She called me her assistant the other day, and that seems about right.
I mean, yeah, in everything, not only in floors, like in life in general. You are the second in command. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
But it's been good. Yeah, the floor's been good. I don't know. I've just been happy lately. I've been working out a lot. Not drinking as much. That's good. So maybe that's the big thing. Maybe it's the less of alcohol. Although me and the beloved did go to 4 bars on a whim on Saturday. And we just ran in as fast as we could and took a shot and ran out. And we were the only ones with masks in all of them. Except for the workers.
That sounds like a fun game.
Yeah, it was just like...
I could get behind that.
I don't think we were in a bar for more than 3 minutes. We just run up to the bartender, and I have her get a double shot of Bacardi because she wasn't driving, and I did like a quick shot of Jack. And we just told them real quick, just the check, and we had everything ready. It's good. We did get harassed at one of the bars, though, by a couple locals who thought we were very... didn't like our masks very much, I guess I should say. So.
Oh, they had words for you.
Oh yeah, bunch of stupid ass jokes, and I just went over and laughed at them, and they thought that was kind of funny. And then when I was leaving, they're like, "Hey, just to let you guys know, you're the only ones that wore your masks in here tonight." And I was like, "Okay, cool."
What kind of jokes were they saying? Were they call you Masky Maskerson?
No, I got the big beard, so the one guy was like, "Oh, anybody ever tell you look like my girlfriend from the '80s in a thong?" And I was like, "Oh, that's a fun name."
That's a good one. Holy!
Well,
poop.
It's funny because I've seen it all over the internet. So I was like, "Oh, that's a fun." I was like, "That's a fun meme," and then his friends started laughing at that. I don't think they.
That was a nice comeback, but that was a solid joke there and a solid comeback. So I'm impressed all around. I wish I was a fly on that wall. No, I don't, because then I'd probably have the coronavirus, and I don't need it. I don't want it.
Yeah. Yeah, so we did that, and that's about, I would say up until a couple weeks ago, I was drinking almost every other day, so it's better now. It's better. Maybe not every other day, 4 times a week, but now it's like, once a week. That's good.
You are better now, you Post Malone motherfucker.
Yeah, I love him. I got a face tattoo, too.
I hope you do. If you got a face tattoo, let's discuss this real quick. Let's really dive into this. If you got a face tattoo, would you get something profound or something ridiculous? And would it be words or would it be a picture? I need to know this.
I kind of want like teardrops, but instead of teardrops, they would be like little faces of a hippo.
Why?
I don't know. I want a hippo tattoo really bad.
So you would have teardrop hippo tattoos. That's something.
Yeah. Just the face, like the head of hippos.
Okay. I mean...
Yeah. That'd be cool, huh?
That would be something. The first time I saw an actual face tattoo in the wild was like back in 2005. This dude that I worked with at the hardware store that used to gainfully employ me, his delinquent son just ran out one day and got a fucking face tattoo. And I'm like, well, welcome to unemployment, lad. Like,
Dude,
what are you doing?
Unless you're good at body piercing or tattooing.
No, he wasn't. He was good at breaking and entering, so I guess.
Matches if the shoe fits, huh?
Well, I mean, if you're going to be a career criminal, don't you want to cut down on the distinguishing features? Like,
yeah. Can you describe him? Yes, he had a big old cross on his forehead.
Yeah. Can you pick him out in the lineup? Yeah, it's the dude with the fucking tribal tattoo around his eyeball. It's that one.
There you go.
There you go. Tommy, when we were growing up, this is a new segment, by the way. This is my intro, though. When we were growing up, Tommy, sitcoms were a much bigger part of the American landscape, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really. We watch the Goldbergs every once in a while, but
that's a decent one. However, I don't know that I would count that as a sitcom, to be honest.
What would it be then?
A comedy show? I don't know. It doesn't. It's a lot more. When I think sitcom, I think like. I don't know. I think the Goldbergs is too sophisticated to be a sitcom. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Like,
no, yeah, you want like the Golden Girls or something?
Like Three's Company and like a laugh track and like
Mork and Mindy.
Yeah, exactly. I
get you.
I just feel like the Goldbergs is like too high concept and too smart to be a sitcom. Like,
sure, all right.
Like some people try to claim that Seinfeld is a sitcom, and I say thee nay. I don't think so.
Well, and why is that? Just because it's a show about nothing?
Because I don't know. I can't tell you why. Because that one did have kind of a laugh track or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're growing up.
Yeah.
Sitcoms were. Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, I don't watch the Goldbergs religiously. I just seen it here a few times, and there ain't really no sitcoms that I really get into.
I like the Goldbergs. I've started watching it from the beginning. It's good. I like it. Outside of the Goldbergs, though, I couldn't tell you the name of a single sitcom on the air now. Like, they are literally the indie underground art for people over the age of 50. Like, when you don't have Netflix, you are the new punk rock, I think.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is, huh? It's like, and speaking of Netflix, I'm watching The Devil all the time right now. You interrupted me by making me do this podcast, and
you're welcome, all the people.
Yeah, it came out yesterday or today, and it's really good so far. So
okay,
there you go.
Tommy's plugs,
and it's the It guy. What's his name? Bill Skarsgård.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I see him on there, I'm like, it's Pennywise.
Pennywise.
It looks just like him.
But back in the day, sitcoms were on like a million times a day, and everybody knew them because that, cable wasn't huge or anything.
Oh yeah, Family Ties at 5, and
hell yeah. And the thing about sitcoms in the 80s, they always seem to have a very special episode. These were usually pretty memorable and also legendary. Like, there was the one Different Strokes where Arnold's best friend, Dudley, got molested by a bike shop owner. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
I'm not even making that up. There was that time that Jesse Spano got hooked on caffeine pills.
That's the first one I just popped in my head. Yeah. What about when Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, tries to reconnect with his dad, and Uncle Phil says it's not a good idea, and Will says, and then at the end he's like, "Why don't he love me, man?" And they cry.
He don't want me, man. He don't want me.
Yeah, why don't he want me, man?
Yeah, that was a good one. Also, there was the episode that Carlton was gonna fucking straight up murder a man with a gun.
I don't know if I remember that one, but I can see Carlton losing his marbles.
He got like hurt or injured or something, and he was in the hospital, and Will went and visited him, and Carlton had a fucking gat. He was gonna pop a cap in somebody.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So the streetwise one had to talk him out of it.
Yeah. The Jesse Spano thing from Saved by the Bell, like she was hooked on caffeine pills, but it was played off like she was shooting up black tar heroin or something.
Oh yeah, it was bad, but it did lead her to become a stripper, though.
That's true. I mean, I feel like they should have just called her Jessie in the movie Showgirls, because it was a natural progression.
And then she just like floated away or wherever. I don't know where she went.
Yeah. But there was also a very special episode of Punky Brewster. Do you remember that show?
I do. I probably won't recall any episodes, but I do remember the show.
It was a very intense show and very weird. The premise was like Punky was dropped off when she was 8 years old at the mall by her mom after Punky's father ran out on the family. And her mom was like, well, I can't deal with this kid, so live in the mall. But Punky was too wise to live in the mall, you see, so she started squatting in an apartment building and got adopted by some random old man. And then every episode she got, one time she got lost in an enchanted cave and had to fight evil spirits. Yeah, this is true. Another, she had to fight a child molester. It was a very weird show. Like, there was a sleeping pill episode, I believe. Holy crap. But there was also one that I remember very distinctly in which her best friend, Sherry, got trapped in a refrigerator.
Huh.
A very special episode. And I always thought to myself, that's a dumb thing. Who would ever get locked in a refrigerator? And I'm here to tell you, people, you need to take heed, take warning. Listen to Punky Brewster, because it can happen. You can get locked. And then goddamn the refrigerator, it happened to my poor cat child, Zoe.
Oh, no.
This is true. Pookie, my girlfriend, whom I adore, opened up the refrigerator one day and, screaming at kids or whatnot, and couldn't find Zoe.
For dinner.
Couldn't find Zoe anywheres. She starts hearing these desperate meows, opens up the door, and there she was in the refrigerator, locked away. Because you see, Zoe is a kitty after your own heart, Tommy. She's always waiting by the refrigerator. She's a smart cat. She knows where the food comes from, so she's always... If somebody opens the refrigerator, there she is. She's like...
She just wants that milk.
She wants that milk, you think?
Yeah.
God, I think that's a stereotype, and you need to apologize to cats everywhere.
Sorry, Zoe.
Thank you. That adorable anecdote aside, this is a new segment that I would like to call the Battle of Unimportant Things, or the Butt, if you want to abbreviate it.
Oh, I like that.
This is the Butt. We're going to do this throughout the show, and we're going to throw up the choices. We're not going to puke the choices, We're going to put the choices on polls on Twitter, Facebook, and possibly Instagram. Compile those choices. Have all our millions upon millions of fans vote, and whoever the leading vote getter is wins. The most votes win. This ain't no electoral college. This is a popularity contest. You see. So, Tommy, the theme today, as I stutter my way through this, is TGIF theme songs, Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, TGIF was a big deal when we were youngsters.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This is in my research, which I did very little, most of the songs, actually all the songs we're going to do tonight, were written by the same two people, Jesse Frederick and Bennett Selvey.
Okay.
I had no idea that they were responsible for my entire childhood. This is from the show called Perfect Strangers. Do you remember this one?
I do.
I used to love that show. It was about a man named Larry Appleton and his illegal immigrant cousin, Balky, from the fictional island of Mypos, comes to stay with him. And they're both trying to make it in the big city of Chicago. You know, one is a podunk from Wisconsin. The other is an even podunkier man from some country nobody's ever heard of. The theme song for the show was called Nothing's Gonna Stop Me Now. And I'm going to play a little bit of it right now and pray that we don't get sued by all the perfect strangers.
Did you not own the rights to this music?
Nope. Tommy does, though. He'll purchase the rights to this song here. So just to refresh your memory, Tommy, because at the end of the show, I want to get your 2 cents on what is your favorite. But I don't want you to shout out beforehand. I want you to really think about this.
All right.
So here's Nothing's Gonna Stop Me Now. If it loads.
Sometimes the world looks perfect, nothing to rearrange. Sometimes you just get a feeling like you need some kind of change. No matter what the odds are this time, nothing's gonna stand in my way. This flame in my heart, like a long lost friend, gives every dark street a light at the end. Standing tall on the wings of my dream.
I mean, what do you think of that one?
I could barely hear it, but I hope the people listening to it could hear it. But it was cheery. It was upbeat. It was very 80s.
That was the thing about the 80s songs there. They were all like, you really wanted to pound the air and really make something of yourself every time you heard them.
Sure. That's why people wear sweatbands in case a TV theme song came on.
That was the reason, you know? You never know when you're going to
get to the theme songs.
You never know when you're going to get motivated by some awesome jam.
There you go. Show me that smile again.
Oh, that'll be next week. All right. You really didn't.
Foreboding.
Yeah, you really didn't hear that.
Not too good. I could hear it good enough, but I had to put it up against my ear.
Yeah, I think the quality was bad on that video. I don't know. I'll find a better one or whatever. I want another one.
So listen to it not long.
Yeah, so that was our first choice. We'll play the second choice shortly. Here's a new segment. It's called Awkward or Nah. Tommy, okay. You tell me. You're the judge, jury, and executioner here. You need to weigh in.
Sure.
Yeah, you need to weigh in whether or not this is awkward. One of Pookie's girlfriends, one of Pookie's girls walked up to her and told her that, I know where babies come from, and you're going to have a baby, she says to her mom. Like, what?
I wouldn't say it's awkward.
Wait, I'm not done.
She
said the little precocious tyke says, you get a baby when a boy kisses you on the lips, and then the baby goes blah, 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 down into your stomach. Awkward or nah?
Nah. That's more of just a funny thing little kids say. That belongs on kids say the darndest things.
Okay, I believe that. Did you think pelicans or storks or whatever the fuck the birds were, did you think they delivered babies?
I don't remember what I thought.
You still don't know, do you?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Might go with that little tyke's explanation there.
If that's the case, you better stop kissing your dad on the lips, Tommy.
Men can't get pregnant.
Oh, you never saw the movie Junior? I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger so pregnant. Holy poop.
What a weird movie.
Yeah, really, really weird. Awkward or not, this is a little bit longer story. Sunday at the retail paradise that gainfully employs me, there was a goddamn Donald Trump rally.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was. And there was hundreds upon hundreds of people there. I shit you not. It was quite.
Oh yeah, I saw videos. Yeah.
It was quite a goddamn scene. So there was a big float across the street from the retail paradise. Hundreds of people overflow into the parking lot of the retail paradise. There were so many American, Confederate, and Trump flags. People scattered all over dancing. People revving their engines. It was like being at a county fair, and the only thing missing was a real sloppy mud bog. Other than that, wow. There was a dude that walked in, and he said, I have never, with a shake of his head, mind you, he said, I have never seen so many rednecks in one place. I walked out on break one time, and they were blaring Kid Rock, because of course they were.
Right.
And it was that goddamn song all summer long, and people were shouting the line. It was summertime in northern Michigan, because people in Michigan believe that line was written specifically for them.
Sure.
Like the Born and Raised in South Detroit line in Journey's Faithfully. Like, that's for me. I gotta shout it. Oh, I know where Detroit is. I've been there.
Absolutely.
I mean, it looked like a blizzard in September. It was so white out there. Oh. That was my Benny Punchline moment.
Yeah.
Anyways, there at one point there was this large man in Trump gear galloping around, and he had fucking flags sticking out of his dumb hat, and he stumbled going downstairs leading to the bathroom, and he said, Biden must have put that step there. Him and his cohorts laughed about it. Ho, 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 ho. But that's not the awkward part. This is the awkward part. At one point, amidst all the classic rock, and someone was singing My Way by Frank Sinatra, which was awful. They played the Hokey Pokey.
Oh, wow.
With their Build the Wall sign behind them. By the way, how's that working out?
Yeah.
It was more like the Honky Pokey. Hey, Benny Punchline here. Awkward or not, you play the Hokey Pokey at your goddamned political rally.
Yeah, that's awkward. That's weird for sure.
And like, who was that aimed for? Like, are you recruiting people? Like, this looks like a dumb time. I always wanted to be a stupid redneck. I'll vote for that guy because these people know what's up.
Somebody had too many natty lights, and the group think just went way too far, huh?
Natty daddies, baby, all day long.
I haven't had one of those in years. Now you got me wanting a natty daddy.
Oh, I have them all the time, and they're great.
Yeah, aren't they like 8% and huge?
Yeah. Just the way I like my daddies. 8% and huge. I actually heard two 8-year-olds talking the other day about politics. Two 8-year-old boys. And the one blonde-haired boy looked at the other one, and he said, I shit you not, he said, you shouldn't vote for Joe Biden because he'll take away your guns and knives. And I am pounding the mic against my head because, oh my God. Oh my God.
Talk about parrot talking.
Yeah, right? Right?
Yeah, I always find that funny. Like I saw a big truck go through the downtown of the city that I live in today, and it had Trump flags all over it. And the boy that was driving it couldn't have been over 17. So I'm like, you can't even vote.
Yeah.
You're gonna be crying on November 4th because you can't go vote.
Yeah, I heard somebody was talking to me about Donald Trump, and he was like, well, if anybody, I believe in his politics more than anybody else. I mean, I wouldn't vote for him because I've never voted before, but I'm like, fuck you. This dude is like 45. I'm like, seriously?
Oh, the crazy times we live in.
Craziest. Back to the butt, Tommy.
Okay.
This is a song you may recognize. This is choice number 2. It's called Everywhere You Look.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This old world confusing me. Clouds as mean as you ever seen.
I mean, you get the gist.
Yeah. No, is that Full House?
It is Full House.
Yeah.
It's very bluesy, that one.
Yeah.
I kind
You
of...
should have said, "You got it, dude."
You got it, dude. I mean, the problem I have with that theme song is it starts with the line, "Whatever happened to predictability?" Like, do you really want to label your show as predictable right off the bat? Like, seriously?
Well, it is,
It's a favorite, though.
Uncle Jesse has one hair mix out of a place. He's going to go nuts.
He certainly is. Pookie and the girls love Fuller House. They watched the program. I watched an episode or two with them, and it's like, oh, yeah, this is definitely just a continuation of that Full House. It's like,
sure.
Yeah, like everybody's old, but it's still the same.
25 years later, here we are.
Yeah. Speaking of Uncle Jesse, it's cheap promo time. I host this podcast called Someone's Favorite Movie. I do it with a man named Tom Co. because apparently I can only do podcasts with people named Tom. I do it with a man named Tom Co. And I swear that's his real name. Like, I know it seems like a label that police would give to some, I don't know, some drunken railroad drifter that they brought in. We found this Tom Crow on the street. Kind of like a John Doe, but Tommier and Coyer. But we do this podcast called Someone's Favorite Movie, and we talk about some bad movies and cult classics and whatnot. And we're talking this week about a movie called Never Too Young to Die, starring Uncle Jesse himself, John Stamos, in which John Stamos tried to be a James Bond type action hero and fight.
Oh, wow.
And fight a transvestite, Gene Simmons. It's really something to believe or something to see. So tune into that episode, Someone's Favorite Movie. Look for it in all your... What?
When was it made?
1986, I think. 7.
Oh,
It was pre Full House.
Wow. So he was like really going for it.
He was going to be an action sensation, you see.
Stick to drumming.
Stick to drumming, Uncle Jesse. This is a new segment called the Gripe List. By the way, if you have your own gripes that you want to give voice to, call the Miserable Hotline. 810-328-3826. That's 810-328-3826. I'm not going to answer the phone, but you can leave a voicemail message and tell us your gripe. What pisses you off, Do you have a gripe this week, Tommy?
I don't really know. I think my gripes are I'm feeling pretty good this week. So I don't know. Maybe I can go off one of your examples.
Okay. Your gripe is you're feeling pretty good this week, and boy, you wish you felt worse.
No. I'm happy that I'm happy.
All right, gripe number 1. These are in no particular order. 20-something guys. I don't know what it is with you people, but every time I see one of you folks at the urinal, you got a goddamn phone in your hand. What are you doing? What is this? What is this? Piss talk? Is this some new social media?
Yeah, they never put their phones down, these kids. They were born with them in their hand, and they'll die with them in their hand.
Seriously, in the last, month, I've seen 4 different guys, probably in their 20s, with their goddamn pants completely undone and their phones in their hands. I'm like, what do you think you're doing there? You are all so into these challenges on the social medias. Here's a challenge for you. Act like a normal goddamned human being, would you? Come on. Great.
That is a challenge for them, for sure.
Yeah. Here's another gripe. I went to the pop machine at my respectable day job. Went to the pop machine. Pressed. I had a real craving for a goddamn Pepsi. Press the button, sold out. Damn it. Go for a Coke. Press the button, sold out. Damn it. Go to Old Reliable, Mountain Dew. Sold out. Damn it. There was a few different choices I rolled with. And why is this in the pop machine? That's my gripe. 7-Up.
Yuck.
Yeah, make 7-Up yours, company. Fill that pop machine.
7-Up. That's only good when you put whiskey in it. Seagram 7 and 7-Up. 7 and 7.
I actually didn't mind it as much as I thought I was, but I was very offended by the whole idea of it. Very offended.
Yeah, I don't know if I could drink a 7-Up straight. It's like a bubbly or like a LaCroix.
Oh, you're bubbly. You perky little fuck. Here's a gripe. The fridge. God damn this fridge. My parents bought a fridge, this William the Refrigerator Perry they bought, and we had to use a dolly to hoist it, you see. We had to use a Dolly Parton to hoist the William the Refrigerator Perry. Are you getting these references? Do you understand?
I am.
Good. The reason we had to do this is because the company we bought the fridge from, they refused to bring the fridge into the house because they were afraid my parents were lousy with all the COVID, I guess.
Yeah.
So I am paying you $80 just to set the damn thing in the backyard. Does that make sense? It's like going for an oil change, and the mechanics there are like, here's your oil. You can use our equipment and our tools, but you're going to have to change the oil yourself.
Oh, yeah, and I've been to your parents' house, and that doesn't look like... Oh, God. I hope you guys did it from the front door and not the driveway door.
We couldn't. We had to go through the driveway door. We couldn't do it through the front door because it wouldn't fit through one of the doorways.
Oh, my God, but the driveway door, it seems like those doorways they're small and they turn a lot.
Let me just say, it was a complete and utter fiasco.
You got it though, huh? You're here to tell the tale.
Well, I mean, I survived, and I'm stronger for the experience, I suppose. But my God, never again.
That's the last fridge. Huh?
Yeah, next time the fridge goes out, I'm telling those parents to dig a hole in the goddamn ground and bury it with ice like the old time pioneers.
That's what they did?
Yes, that's what they did.
Wait, say that again? Teach me a history lesson here, Mr. Randy.
They buried shit in the ground.
But you said with ice?
Yeah, well, in the winter, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Sure. Got to keep the meat cold, right? Can't die out on this dusty trail with rotten meat.
God, I really want to make a T-shirt that says "Gotta keep the meat cold" with your face on it. Here's gripe number 4, Tommy. Weighted blankets. I don't get them. I don't get these weighted blankets.
What those are?
They are blankets with weights that are weighted. They're like 25
Why?
pounds. Why? Because it's supposed to keep you comfy. It's supposed to calm you down. It's supposed to make you fall asleep better. These weighted blankets.
Weird.
I think it's weird too because I already feel a crushing weight on my chest. It's called anxiety. I don't need it anymore.
The weight of the world upon your shoulders.
Man, I got to carry this entire existence on my back here.
In the fridge.
And oh my God, that fridge. And it all goes back around because keep my keep my Zoe kid away from that thing because she'll get caught in it, locked in it. This is why. That's the moral of today's podcast. Fridges are evil. Do you understand?
I can get behind that.
Gripe number 5. I think skunks are hilarious. They're natural.
Yeah, like the pew.
Yeah. They're natural defense. Well, I don't think, let's discuss this. I don't think Pepe Le Pew is really hilarious. I think he's like a borderline rapist. He was
Yeah.
He was really
Yeah.
trying to give that kitty a throw, and she had no consent whatsoever. And he was like, "Come here, let me kiss on your dumb face."
Yeah, he wouldn't pass nowadays.
No, he would not pass nowadays. This is what I grew up on. That sexist bastard.
Sure.
You don't see that Le Pew anywhere else now, do you? He's been banned from
No.
existence, erased from history. He's like
Yeah, that character's been written off.
he's like the Confederate flag on the General Lee that the Dukes of Hazzard used to drive. That's gone too.
Right?
Never
I
existed.
used to love that show, and I never even thought about that until,
Oh,
years later.
I love that show too. I thought that car was the baddest ass thing ever. There was a dude in the neighborhood that actually had one that looked exactly like that. It was amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now,
Now if you have a Confederate flag, you get yourself into a bee's nest of trouble.
a whole bee's nest. And I know this because I saw a bunch of Confederate flags at the Trump rally. And the Black Lives Matters folks that showed up to the Trump rally didn't appreciate that whatsoever.
Oh, I bet not.
Yeah. I mean, it was a fiasco.
Little showdown, huh?
It was a very stressful day, and yeah, people are dumb. But these skunks, I think, in real life are hilarious because their natural defense is an offensive odor that they spray out from their butt. Hilarious.
Yeah, they're smart.
Yeah. Not so hilarious. Humans are capable of the same exact thing. This is a problem when you have a bathroom that's shared between, I don't know, 12 people. Like the Lysol is right there and learn to use. Like I don't need to be inhaling I don't need you to be farting out corona particles. That's the first
Sure.
thing. Second
Right.
thing is, goddamn, what do you eat? Get that dank ass smell. Ugh. That was the gripe list. Do you have any gripes, Tommy?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think, but yeah, like I said, it's been good. Life's been good. It's I don't know. I could gripe about my phone not working all the time, but who wants to hear that?
Nobody. Well, you
Right.
could. I mean, this is a podcast about
I don't know.
nothing.
Yeah, I guess I can gripe about how stupid I am because for like the past year my phone hasn't worked right, and then like yesterday I was going through it and I found all these apps that I had open that I didn't even know I had open, and then ta-da, now my phone's working better today.
You've had apps open for 3.5 years.
Dude, there was like 20 of them. It was like Candy Crush and all this stuff that I've never even played. There was 3 solitaires on there.
Oh my God.
Uh.
Did your battery go down to 10% by noon every day?
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah, it was terrible. So I didn't even know I had all these on there. I don't know if that's a common thing with phones. Like, I don't even know how I found them.
Yeah, it is a common thing. You do have to close the apps, Tommy.
No, I never downloaded Candy Crush or Solitaire or anything. So I don't know where they came from. I don't know.
Maybe a ghost was playing Candy Crush on your telephone.
Yeah. So I don't know. They just appeared all over my screen. I opened something and then they all just popped up, like 10 of them. I'm like, what is going on?
Wow. Drunk Tommy's wild hair. He plays Candy Crush and then
I don't-
doesn't remember it.
I don't know. I had 3 beers last night. That's like, I don't remember the last time. I don't even know if I've ever only drank 3 beers. So the times they are changing.
Progress. You're a real
Yes.
Bob Dylan, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Back to the butt. Here is choice number 3. It's called As Days Go By. Take a listen. Choom, 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 choom.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Another tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene.
Do you know what show that was from?
I recognize it, but it's not. No, I'm not sure.
It was a show called. I don't know. This is a bold statement, but it was probably the most popular show on TGIF.
It's not Step by Step.
It's not Step by Step. It was a show called Family Matters.
Oh, okay, I knew I had heard it, but I couldn't place it. Yeah.
Which was a spinoff of Perfect Strangers.
Oh, was it really now?
Yeah, Harriet, the matriarch of the family in Family Matters, was the elevator operator and Perfect Strangers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Family Man is Urkel.
Oh, this is the Urkel one. Did you watch the Urkel?
Yeah, I loved Urkel.
The Urkel was a big sensation when I was in 4th grade.
Hell yeah.
That was
awesome.
That was a cool thing to do on a Friday night. You watch TV.
Yeah. You got any cheese?
Yeah, and then Monday morning, that's all anyone would talk about is what happened on TGIF. It was a real scene, man. Real wild times.
The days of our lives.
I mean, that Urkel got himself into some situations. He spliced his DNA with Bruce Lee one time. I
remember that.
He made a robot of himself.
I remember that too.
He made himself cool and became Stefan Urkel.
Yeah. Jaleel White. Yeah.
Man.
Urkel was the man.
He was on he was so popular. He had his own dolls and he crossed over onto Full House and Step by Step. Do you remember that?
Oh, that's awesome. I know. I don't.
I remember when he was on Step by Step because he had his own dance called the Urkel.
I do remember the Urkel,
Yeah.
so that I do remember that, but I didn't remember that it was on. Was he teaching the Code Man?
No, he was teaching one of the daughters. I don't remember which. Yeah, at the school dance. Do the Urkel. Like he was the coolest. Yeah. He was the coolest guy at that school, and there was no reason for it because he was just visiting, and he was a nerd everywhere else. So
it's awesome.
Yeah,
he found his element.
Here's a new segment. It's called "Thanks for the Memories." This is a meme that's sweeping the nation, allegedly. I've never heard of it. You tell me if you have. This is from an article on Vice.com. It's the headline, The Grotesque Satisfaction of Gripping Food with Force.
Huh?
The grotesque satisfaction of gripping food with force.
With force?
With force.
I don't get it.
A popular new meme format has fans excited and horrified to see what foods look like when they're squeezed into sludge.
Oh, I have not seen this.
In just 2 months, the Twitter account Gripping Food with Force has joined the hollow drinks of the internet's shit-posting greats with its constant barrage of before and after photos of food being squeezed into a mess.
Oh, that's weird.
The premise is simple. In one picture, a pristine food. In the next, the same food gripped to shit using a single hand.
Wow, so it's like Chris Farley's character on Tommy Boy when he wants wingies.
What? Explain that.
Oh well, they're at the restaurant and Tommy Callahan orders wings, and the waitress says that the fryer's not down, and he goes freaking nuts with the little roll and tears it all up, squishes it all up, and then she makes some wings.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would be very similar. I guess it's got to be some sort of therapeutic thing, right? Squeeze enough food into nothingness. However, I think it would be more therapeutic if you were doing it yourself. I don't understand the appeal of seeing pictures of it.
It's like watching somebody play with a stress ball.
Yeah. Like all the world's information at our fingerprints, an unprecedented reach to all technologically enabled people in the world, and this is how we use it. Squeezing shit until it pops.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even know what food. I guess lasagna would be interesting.
Oh, that might be a good one, yeah.
Yeah. See the different kind of cheese and stuff that pops out.
That's a real waste of a good lasagna, though.
Yeah, unless your hands are really clean, then I guess you can still eat it, right?
It's not the same.
Like a stromboli, that'd be all right.
I mean, if you want to do this, you can make yourself a lasagna and squeeze it, and we'll post it.
My new favorite hobby.
Yeah. I squeezed it, now I gotta eat it.
Yeah, I touched it. It's mine.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the new. It's instead of licking it, you're just squeezing it. It's mine now.
Well, any crazy burrito would be interesting. Yeah,
a crazy burrito. Yeah, get that rice and guac and shit oozing out.
Oh yeah, like a Qdoba.
I'm sure that's a new one though. I'm sure that's been done so many times.
Oh, for sure.
What are you squeezing food rook over there? You gotta get get advanced with your goddamn squeezing skills.
I'm a squeezing food hack.
Yeah, you are. we need to really practice your grip skills there. We need to strengthen your grip so you can squeeze like a personal watermelon or something.
There you go. Show Gallagher what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, you need a sledgehammer. My fucking hand is a sledgehammer, bro.
There we go.
You know, boomers think millennials are spoiled brats. But why would they think that when they're doing something that every infant learning to eat solid foods does? Squeezes it in their goddamn hands.
Right. Yeah, we're not wasteful.
What possessed somebody to be like, let's take these delicious meats and squeeze them and then post it? That'll be a thing that people love.
I guess the stay-at-home order, huh? The quarantine got to everybody.
Quarantine is driving people nuts.
I think so.
This is the butt, Tommy. Our last choice. You mentioned it earlier. Do you remember what you said?
I said, show me that smile again.
No, we're doing that next week. That wasn't on TGIF. But this was.
Oh, step by step.
Ooh, this one rocks.
Can't really hear it, though.
Broken, seemed like all was lost. What would be the future? Could you pay the cost? You wonder, will there ever be a second time around? Oh, when the tears are over and the moment has come, say, my Lord, I think I found someone. You know it will be better, 'cause you're putting it together for the second time around.
That's step by step.
Yeah, I could barely hear it, but I did catch it. And that was a good show. I think that might have been my favorite.
You think so? Step by step?
Yeah, I really like the Code Band, the Codemeister.
Yeah. So Step by Step was basically an updated version of the Brady Bunch. That's what it was.
Yep.
And they needed more ratings and they needed like a hit character. So they brought in a never before seen cousin in season 2. His name was Cody, and he was like a surfer dude. He was like, oh, bro.
Yeah.
The only episode I really remember of Step by Step, other than the Urkel one, they had an episode, I shit you not, with Beavis and Butthead on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was like a Halloween episode, and they had 2 real-life versions of Beavis and Butthead. I do not know how they got away with it without being sued by MTV. But,
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And
oh, wow. I'm going to have to YouTube that.
Yeah, it's got to be somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that theme song. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want to influence any votes, but that one's not my favorite.
Nah.
What is your favorite, Tommy? You tell me.
Of the 3 today?
Of the 4 today, we had Perfect Strangers. We had Full House.
Yeah.
We had Family Matters. We had Step by Step. This is the Battle of Unimportant Things. I want your vote, Tommy.
I'm going with Full House.
Full House, really?
Yeah.
That's surprising to me.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the one that I remember the most, but...
Fair enough.
What about you?
I am partial
to Perfect Strangers.
I am. That one really pumps my ass up. It really does.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll have to take it to the Facebook and Twitter land.
We're going to do that. All right, Tommy, let's blow this popsicle stand. Or,
all right.
Or hot dog stand. Which do you prefer?
I like hot dog stand.
Okay, of course you do. You sick fuck.
Yeah. Coney dog stand.
Wow. Now we're getting fancy here. This has been the Miserable Retail Slave Show. We hope you've enjoyed it so much. Do us a great big favor. Go to that Facebook.com. Search for our Facebook group. Join it. Love it. Live it. Laugh with it. Share this show with a friend. Please do that. Could you? Would you? Should you? You should. You can find me on Twitter at mretailslave, Instagram Miserable Retail Slave Podcast. The Miserable Hotline is 810-328-3826. We want you to leave us a message about anything you heard in this episode, or any questions you may have, or anything you want to talk about, really. We used to have that all the time, and it was great fun. And now we should bring it back. So let's resurrect that hotline, yo.
Sure.
Yeah, leave us a message. We'll respond to it on the program here. It'll be a great time. You got anything to tell the folks?
No. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask.
Yeah, over your mouth and your butt. We'll see you next time. Until then, stay miserable.